Are we really back? Are we really back in the stew? Are we really back? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it is your first time. It's your girl, MissErinYvette, and we're back in the studio. All right. I got so much new stuff going on that, y'all, I have to sit down and talk to y'all. I have to do a life update. So here we go. We're just gonna hop right in. I don't remember the last Express by E that I did, so I kind of just jump right into like what the hell has been going on, what's new with Erin, what am I up to. I think this is the perfect quarter check-in. It's April now of 2021. How is everybody doing? As much as I sit here and talk about my own life, I want to hear about y'all too. So what's been going on with y'all? Anybody got a new job? Anybody got a new relationship? Anybody got a new raise? Just like, what's going on in y'all life? I have had like a full life realization, and I don't even know if people around me have like noticed it. Like literally in 4 months of this year, I've tackled so much. Like personally, I ain't talking about things that I hope to obtain or people I hope to meet. I'm talking about life goals within myself. So for the past 4 months, I have really been kind of staying low. March was a really bad month for me. No bullshit. March was hard. Like mentally, I established some new negative forms of mental awareness. I never had issues with jealousy. I never had issues with self-esteem. I never had issues with like the way that I looked. And last month was really hard for me. It's especially hard when you've never dealt with something like that before. And I don't even mean to be conceited when I say I've never been jealous. And last month I dealt with jealousy. And I feel like when it comes to bettering yourself, you have to have like self-acknowledgement and self-realization. So that's why I'm coming on here and I'm being 100% honest about what's been going on. I also had some issues with like my self-esteem. It got to the point that if I wasn't wearing makeup and my hair wasn't done, then I really thought that I was an unattractive person. I never in my life thought that I was unattractive until last month. And a major part of that has to do with social media. I fell into the trap, and I feel like everybody does once in a while, but I fell into the trap of scrolling on social media, and then as soon as I close the app, I feel really shitty about myself. I've been tricking myself into believing that people wake up with lash extensions and tweezed brows and fresh breath. And you know what I mean? I've been freaking out about my breakouts and my pimples. Like, oh my God, now I can't take a selfie. Now I can't go online. I've been freaking out about scratches on my face and, you know, new moles on my body or new bruises from daily activities of having fun. The idea of perfection has been weighing on me so heavy this year. 2021 is covered in plastic. It's like we're too afraid to fall down and bust our ass. We're too afraid to make a mistake because social media will judge us. We're too afraid to get online and say all of our negative and flaws because the internet can't take that. And it's like, bro, I miss authentic people. I miss real, like, people in the media that we used to aspire to want to be like. You know what I'm saying? People we knew had money or people we knew were celebrities, but we're still like the girl or boy next door. I miss those type of influences in our day-to-day lives. I don't want my nieces to go online and think it's okay to just follow some of these people that we see in the media. And it's like, if not all, yeah, we're there. 85% of the people we see on the Shade Room don't even have a talent. They're affiliated with somebody who does, or they come from a family of money. But the hustle and grind today is pushed behind false facades. And that is so tiring to try to be like. It's tiring. Last month, I burnt the fuck out. In the mix of my depression and in the mix of basically my ability, and we'll get into that, I literally could not afford my fake lifestyle anymore. And so last month, I literally kind of dipped on you guys on YouTube, and I kind of dipped on Instagram as well, because it's like people don't want to see your flaws on Instagram. Instagram is not the place for flaws and mistakes. It's not. And if it is, people want you to put it as a before and then explain it after. They don't care about how you're suffering. They just want to see that you suffered, because it's okay that you did it once, but you don't need to suffer anymore because that's too much for us to handle. That's kind of how I feel about social media. It's like with depression, mental health is okay to accept, but only certain kinds. Last month was hard for me, y'all, because it's like I kept trying to want to sit down and I kept trying to want to make a video, and I said, okay, I'm gonna do it without makeup, I'm gonna do it without lash extensions, and I'm sitting here without a bra in my favorite blazer on my couch that when I was homeless, this was my bed. If you guys remember my vlogs maybe 2 years ago, after I moved back home from Tallahassee, Florida State, I graduated. I came home and I just could not find a job. I didn't have any money to my name. I was so depressed. It was just hard. I found this $150 futon, and it was blue at the time, and I didn't have a dresser, I didn't have a bed, and I was sleeping on this futon for like a year and a half. This was better than sleeping in my car the year prior. But it's just crazy now, fast forwarding 2 years later, I've painted this couch green. If you guys are interested in seeing how I did this video, I will be posting it in a vlog. It was a crazy experience, but I love this color. It's my favorite color, y'all. Do you like my couch? Did y'all remember? Does it look similar? I don't know. I'm sitting here in this video like this, and this isn't even a full glam. I'm not wearing foundation right now. So I'm still living in my skin. But I've decided I'm gonna do this shit my way. Now, I believe in elevation. When I first started this channel, I was a little kid and I was so shy, but this channel gave me a voice. Like, I don't always feel like I have a voice. I don't. This is 100% authentic. I don't always feel like I'm seen. I don't always feel like people care. Like, I don't always feel like when I talk to you guys, I don't feel like I have to cover my words or walk on eggshells or lie to you. Because outside of this, people in my head, maybe, I don't know, I don't believe people really care. What I have decided though, what's been making me so happy these past couple weeks, is to put all of that energy that I was literally drowning in last month back into myself. It don't matter how my brows look, as long as I like them, you know? It don't matter about what I'm wearing because I love my skin. It doesn't matter what was old and the story behind it because I can always make it new. And that has been kind of what I've been leaning on heavy these past couple of weeks. Is that, and God, I feel like has been teaching me lesson after lesson after lesson. I just started my first job. I am just now, like literally, it's April 5th. I haven't received any income at all this year. Like none. Nobody would hire me. I couldn't get a job. I started door dashing, which I actually like. But that's not the point. The point is, I had to go back onto my old Tallahassee hustling ways. You know what I'm saying? And on top of me not being able to find a job, I was down bad. I wasn't really down bad financially because I had a savings and because I have my YouTube channel and I'm able to do sponsorships here and there. So that has really been maintaining me. But as far as like a consistent income, I haven't had that. So the traveling and the things that I normally want to do, I haven't been able to do yet. And it's sincerely because all of my money has been tied up. Like I haven't got my taxes, okay? We're a STEMI, okay? So all of my money is kind of just on pending mode. And that's what God, I feel like, is teaching me. I'm sorry, y'all. I feel like that's what God is teaching me. Like, God has already promised me He's got me covered. He's already going to figure it out. Right now, I've been playing the waiting game. And it's like, what am I going to do in the midst of waiting on God to move? It's not about how or when God is going to answer my prayers. It's all about me right now. I used to freak out, literally. I used to get mad at God. We used to have conversations. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. Me and God and got into it, okay? God, why me? You told me to do it. I did exactly what you said. Why me? Like, why? You said it in your word. I don't put out the Bible plenty of times. You said right here, God, this is what you said. I would get mad. I would get mad at God. I would get mad at people around me. And then lastly, I would get mad at myself. And I'm starting to realize recently, sometimes you can do every single thing that God asks. You can do every single thing required of you that you feel. You can do every single thing right. Follow the instructions to the T. You can plan accordingly, all of that. And shit still gonna go wrong. because God is in control. You're not. And that's really what has been rubbed in my face for the past couple of weeks. And after I say this, it's probably going to be something crazy that happens tomorrow. But it's something that I've literally just been having to accept. And it sucks. I'm going to be real with you. But it's getting me to not focus on what I have now or who's around right now. I remember back in Tallahassee, I was so miserable. I was so depressed. I hated my position. But I knew that I had to graduate. I knew that there was better waiting for me at the end of this tiresome ass journey. And that's how I feel right now. I'm not very comfortable in Jacksonville. Like, I'm content. I'm satisfied. But I'm not in love with this city, which I never was. I never grew up here. So that's kind of how I'm looking at the situation right now. I'm in love with my apartment, don't get me wrong. I'm in love with my relationship. I love the life that I have right now, but I feel like I could have more. I want a little more for my personal goals. And we could talk about that later, you guys. I'm talking about like hobbies and social life and things like that. Things I don't want to do here. That's all that is. But even then, God is teaching me that even though I'm not in the city I want to be in, I can't put my YouTube on halt until I get into a bigger or better city. I can't put my education on halt until I get to another place, because like they say, if you can't handle $100, how you going to deal with 1,000? If I can't handle what God has blessed me with today, then how am I going to deal with anything else that I'm asking for him to give me tomorrow? It's just not going to work. Okay? It's just not. So I'm trying to, I feel like this is a practice season right here. I'm trying to practice and get good at it and get well at it, no matter what is being thrown my way, no matter who says what to get on my nerves, no matter what. I'm getting ready for the true season. You feel me? I'm ready. And that's kind of where I've been at the past month. March, I took everything personally. I was like, oh my God, why me? Why is this happening? And it's like, look, life ain't never been easy for me. Why would I ask God to make anything easy for me? Life ain't never been easy for me. But after everything that I've been through, after the people that have done me the way they did, after the things that they done said, after the way that I treated myself and the things that I allowed, if I can survive that, then who am I to say that God can't get me through this? But I did want to update you guys. I started a new job. It is a permanent position. It's not a contract anymore. So hopefully I'll be here for a while. I'm really excited. My goal is to be here until I finish my program, which I finally got a graduation date, which is going to be February of 2021. Sorry, February of 2022, next year. And so I'm hoping to get that a little bit quicker, but if not, I'm cool with it. God has blessed me. I'll have my master's, and that's something like, what? I'll be mastered, you know, in information systems management. So I'm really excited about that. God is blessing me nonstop. I'm starting to get my inventory in for my lashes again. The lash bank is back in session for the summer. I have so many new lash styles. We got way more lash styles than I've ever had. So I'm really excited to name them. Check me out on Instagram at MissErinYvette. I want you guys to help me name my lashes because I'm not really that great at doing so. As far as like my relationship goes, I never really like publicized it, but I am in a relationship and I'm very, 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 very happy. Yeah, that's it. I've never been in a relationship where I didn't want to talk about it. And this is a relationship where it's just, there's nothing to say. Yeah. You guys will see John Trey here and there in a few videos. I have a few videos planned of us like trying food and stuff and whatnot. But as far as like diving into our relationship, I don't think I want to do that. I just don't. I made a post the other day about my action to unblock everybody on my Instagram. And the reason why is because I'm in a healing phase for myself. I don't have any hard feelings against anybody that I cut off in the past. But I do want to reiterate something that I feel like people get confused. People feel like every 3 to 4 years they can try me again. Like, oh, if I message her now and check on her, if I check on her, then maybe she'll actually talk to me. Yeah, I'll talk to you. Yeah, I'll have a conversation with you. I'll laugh at you. I'll pray for you. If the way that we stop talking says it all. If we stopped talking and it was your fault and you never apologized, then I mean, I got over it. What more do you want from me? I hate people like that who did something to me and then they come back and they're like, you never... Bro, what do you expect me to do after you disrespect me? I'm not gonna kiss your behind. But if we just, you know, I feel like that's different. I feel like I'm being an asshole. My point is, look, I feel like for me, I ain't even gonna say that, because for me, it depends on like how I was approached. I've forgiven a lot of people. Let's just be honest for the whole saints of the church, okay? I am a very, very, very petty person. I hold grudges. If we stop talking, I'm gonna forget you exist. I don't care how long we've been friends. This is the worst, most flawed part of me. I can't help it. But I just feel like if back in the day, I feel like I'm that type of friend. I give you everything. I may not have been the perfect friend. I'm not gonna put that on the table. But if I was your friend in the past, I was your dog. Like I gave you everything. And now, with how I know how I am now, I just feel like if I wasn't good enough for you then I'm not. You wouldn't like me now. You know what I'm saying? I truly believe that. I do. So because of that, I just feel like it's disrespectful of me as a person to know that I wasn't enough for you then to even try you like that again a second time. You get what I'm saying? So if you consider me your friend, you have to apologize. And I'm willing to apologize as well. I'm just not going to apologize first. That's the truth. That's my petty part. I know that's petty, and I know that's not mature for a lot of people, but so what? And so reverting back to what I was saying, there are some people from my past who I have reconciled with because they've contacted me. They've said, hey, Erin, I'm sorry, da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, bro, you know what? I'm sorry too. And it is what it is. I don't hold a grudge as in when I see you, I'm gonna roll my eyes. I hold a grudge as in we could have grown up together, and then when I see you in a grocery store, I'm gonna act like I've never seen you before in my entire life, and I'm really good at it. Oh, the fuck? Look. And I think that hurts a person's feelings like legit to their core. To forget a person that actually meant something to you, I am great at it. It's terrible. It's a terrible trait, you know? I'm not at that place to reach out to people from my past because, first of all, I feel like, yeah, I could reach out to somebody and yeah, I could apologize, but then I still wouldn't want to fuck with you, so what's the point? Like, that's the genuine. If you wonder why I haven't reached out to you, it's because I don't know what to say. After I say I'm sorry, then what? So it's what I feel like I'm just sitting here talking shit now. I don't know. But my point is, certain people from my past have come back and apologized, and we cool. And it's been some terrible things. It's been some petty things. It's been nothing. So I feel like it just depends on the situation. If you are really close to me and you did certain things that I feel like I wouldn't do to you, then it's a line that I just can't cross. Because I feel like when you love somebody, it's just certain things you just don't do. It's just certain things you can't come back from. So if that was what was done, and then nah. I don't care how long it's been. I don't care how grown I'm supposed to be and mature. It's not enough maturity in the world to get past pure disrespect, so I just can't. I don't even know how we got here. My point is, I've been trying to forgive, forget, to grow. I'm trying to really stay fast on this job. In the midst of my job, I got my graduate program. In the midst of my graduate program, we're starting this business again. In the midst of that, of course, I am taking YouTube hella seriously. And we got so many new sponsors. And I'm just really, really excited. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me talking. It went from like a motivational life update to me talking shit. And I don't know how we ended up all the way around, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like the new look, let me know in the comments below. Shout out to this video's sponsor. Mount Dog has sent us some new lighting. What do you guys think? I think it's super cute. I could sit here all day. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.